A lot of people asked, can a person take photos inside post offices? In this video, we'll get into First Amendment audits inside post offices, other government buildings, the Code of Federal Regs, and the infamous DHS memos. First, let's refresh ourselves with the First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Conduct with respect to photography in U.S. post offices is regulated by 39 CFR 232, which is posted on post office bulletin boards across America as Poster 7. In essence, if it's for news purposes, taking pictures and video is expressly permitted, with an exception that may or may not apply. It's important to understand that the Code of Federal Regulations gets the force of law from Congress through the United States Code, which is a series of books containing U.S. federal laws that have been passed by Congress and signed by the President. In order for a federal agency, board, or commission to issue a rule or regulation with the force and effect of law, it must derive that authority from an explicit grant of power by Congress. In the federal D.C. Circuit case, National Latino Media Coalition versus FCC, the court said, when Congress delegates rulemaking authority to an agency and the agency adopts legislative rules, the agency stands in the place of Congress and makes law. Now that we've established that the law specifically permits recording in certain public areas of post offices, internal guidance tends to muddy the waters, creating confusion for postal workers. For instance, in 2017, guidance was distributed that stated unambiguously that photography isn't allowed inside post office. That guidance apparently comes from its Administrative Support Manual, which says that even media entities must seek written permission from a USPS group called Integration and Planning. No, in short, your photography activity may or may not be welcomed inside post offices. Now, on to some confusion among First Amendment auditors and the DHS memos. The memos, formerly a 2010 Information Bulletin and a 2018 Operational Readiness Order, were issued to satisfy a stipulation and order of dismissal from the 2010 New York Federal District Court case of Mu-Sumeki v. DHS, which affirms that public photography of the outside of federal courthouses from publicly accessible spaces. The memos cite 41 CFR 102, 74.420, which states essentially what Poster 7 says, that photos may be taken in public areas of the post office, unless there's an exception. What is clear is that Poster 7 and 39 CFR Section 232.1 gives notice that photographs shall not be taken if doing so is prohibited by the directions of authorized personnel. Also understand that the DHS memos do not grant permission or a right to film inside post offices. They are intended to give FPS a set of instructions on dealing with photographers outside federal GSA-governed buildings. As always, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Otherwise, we'll talk to you later.